I wonder if testing out on an empty boat ramp, well, kind of empty, is illegal? Well, we're gonna find out. I got my setup going on already. We're gonna test out our trans brake, try to do a two-step map on it, and see how well this thing gets out the hole. I got my little setup in here. I got my tent, I got my tools, I got my jack, I got extra gas, I got my waters, I got even water for the radiator just in case if it gets hot, because it is hot as hell today. So we're gonna see. I just made the drive, we're letting it cool down right now, and let's see how well it goes out the hole. Probably we're gonna start it off on a foot brake. After the foot brake, we'll go ahead and do the trans brake without any two-step map on it, and then we'll do the two-step map and see how that goes. But as of now, this is where I'm at. I got my setup going. Hopefully I don't get kicked out, but only time will tell. Solid hit. That was a no trans brake. That was just foot brake only, and as you can tell, we ended up hitting, let's see, I believe it was 8 pounds right at the end. It's first gear pull, no trans brake, no two-step, nothing, just straight up brake. Right there I hit it, and we started building boost, 8 pounds, and let off. Now mind you, this is a short runway, so I don't have much to play with, but it's pretty decent. We're getting there. I was hasting the tires pretty good. What I'm gonna do right now is lower the tire pressure a little bit and also try it again. Let's see how it goes. I don't want to try the trans brake just yet because even with that was just hasting the tires. So let's see if I lower the tire pressure on it a little bit, see if it gets a little better hooking, and we'll see what it does. So both of those passes were no burnout on 29 pounds of pressure on the back tires. I just lowered them to 20 pounds. We're gonna try to do a little burnout. I don't want to get too heated out here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little burnout, get the tires a little worn, a little hot, and try it again. It's still getting the tires up a little bit, but I had too much pressure on the tires, no burnout. So let's see if that combination will help us out. So that one was much better on 20 psi of tire pressure. Now what we're going to try out is actually the trans brake. No launch control, so no two-step, just a trans brake to see if we can get it up in the RPM and get it to leave harder. Now it's a little problem here. Oh, actually just left. It was one of the city cars, had a city plate on it or a state plate, but just left. So hopefully that person didn't call the cops. He wasn't here, he or she wasn't here when I was doing the hit, so we should be good. Now let's let it cool down and see if we can do a trans brake hit with no launch control and see if we can get it to leave harder. All right, so even though he's still here, I just made some changes here because there was a little lean spot where it saw about 12.5 erta fuel, so I added a little fuel on that section. But now it's time to try the trans brake launch. Let's see how it goes with a trans brake. Waiting for him to leave, and we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Right, so very successes hit right now. I just did the trans brake. We're leaving at around half a pound without any two-step map on it. Now I wanted to be brave enough to do the two-step map by myself, but then I'm over here by myself right now and I'm thinking, it's like, should I risk it? Should I don't? It's like, nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna wait to actually I have the boost controller, because I don't even have a boost controller right now. We're doing wastegate spring on it, so I'm just gonna wait till I get a boost controller. Not just a boost controller, also have my tuner out here, because the last thing I want is to break this thing by me just, you know, trial and error situations. I want him to do the whole maps, all the maps, get a tune, get the two-step working, get the trans brake working with the two-step and all that. I know how to make it work together. I just don't want to do the map itself. Just because, you know, I'm a little over budget already on this thing. I don't want to break it. I don't want to fix it. So we're going to wait for the tuner. Now, that's for the two-step map. As far as that, I still gotta get a new radiator and a new fan, because there's no shroud on it. The radiator's not keeping the temperatures cold enough, so I'm having to wait for it to cool down quite a bit. Also, the transmission, I gotta get a transmission cooler fan. I don't have one on it, so there's a couple things that I have to do before we are actually able to, like, you know, beat on it more. We're only on 8 pounds. I'm loving it. It's getting out the hole good. It's grasping the tires. I mean, it's hazing them, as you can hear it on the video, but it's just going. It's just going. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try to do a trans brake hit and try to get it to shift to second. I don't know if I don't have that much space. I just want to get that second shift, see how it feels right there, and cut it, because I'm going to have to brake. I've been braking a lot earlier, just because of the distance, so we're gonna give that a shot and see how it goes. And then after that, I think I'm gonna let it cool down a little longer, pack up, and go home. I think it's been very successful, so let's go ahead and give that a shot. Let's do a first to second gear, and that's it. And I think that's it, because it's been the truck's been handling it very well. I don't want to risk it without my tuner being here, so I'll just wait for him. I'll get the parts that I need. That way we can have more control over the boost, as well as making sure that, you know, we have somebody there that knows what they're doing as far as building the new launch map. Let's give it a shot with a trans brake and a first to second gear. All right, very successful first to second shift. This thing freaking moves, man. It moves. I mean, it's only on 8 pounds. It's nothing that's gonna turn the world around, but wow, it just hooks. It's glazing the tires. It just keeps on going. I mean, I'm in love with this thing. I'm in love with this thing because of how simple it is. It's so simple to get this thing hooking and going, and just the torque, the noises, I mean, everything. Love it. LS's, jeez, can't complain about them. Cannot complain. I understand them now. Now I understand them. All right, so now we're gonna let it cool down, pack up, and fill up the gas, because I'm pretty sure that we are a little low on gas, and take it back to the storage. We're done for the day. Very successful. It was a very good testing session. I wanted to see how the trans brake worked. It worked beautifully, leaving it around half a pound, 2.7 pounds. Tires, I think I might need to lower the pressure a little bit more. Mind you, I was not doing any burnouts, so my tires were not hot enough to get even stickier. So that's, you know, that tells you a lot on how the progression is going to be when it comes to the burnouts, and getting the tire hotter. That way we can get more traction. I mean, this little test that I did today taught me a lot about the car, and I know what I got to do now to make it better, faster, get it hooking better out the hole. And I mean, we learned a lot. I got a lot of dialogue that I can send over to my tuner. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for my tuner to be here so we can actually build the two-step tune on it and take it from there. But aside from that, very successful session. I am extremely happy with it. I gotta get parts, install them, and then do another session of these. Till then, we'll talk to you guys later.